In this Baldur's Gate 3 video, I'm going to show you guys how to get two incredibly powerful legendary items that you more than likely are not going to replace. The items in question are going to be a two-handed greatsword and a medium helm. Both of these items are going to be perfect for your fighter or barbarian style characters, or just anyone that wants to use a really awesome two-handed weapon. And before we get into actually explaining how to get these items, let's first look at what they actually are. First up, we have the legendary two-handed greatsword called the Baldurian's Giant Slayer. It's a 15 to 25 damage, it does slashing damage, it's got weapon enchantment plus 3, and the proc is called Giant Slayer. On a hit, double the damage of your strength modifier. The weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. On top of that, it's going to give you the ability called Giant Form. So Giant Form, you're going to grow to fearsome size, your weapon deals additional 1d6 damage, and you gain 27 temporary hit points, and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And then the last skill that you're going to gain with this weapon is called Topple the Big Folk. Deal additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus. On a hit, large, huge, or gargantuan creatures take an additional 2 to 12 slashing damage, and must succeed a strength saving throw, or they're going to fall prone. So overall, this weapon is just incredibly strong for fighting larger creatures. And then the second item we're going to be getting is called the Helm of Baldurian. It's a legendary medium armor helmet, and it's got Baldurian's Vitality. The helmet heals you for 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. Baldurian's Favor, you have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. Stun immunity, so you guys cannot get stunned. And attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. So yeah, this helmet is just incredibly good. And now let's actually talk about how we do this. So once you guys get to Act 3, you're going to just keep going north and just following the path. You'll get the waypoint at Worm's Crossing, and then just keep going north until you get to the bridge. If you're here for the first time, this drawbridge is actually still going to be raised, but don't worry because you're not going to need to go across it. What we're going to be doing here is we're actually going to be going down to the right and taking the ladder down to this ledge, and then we're going to be literally just jumping off the cliff. I found the best way to do this is to ungroup your entire party and have them just run over to the edge here and jump off individually. And once everyone's down here on the ground, you can group everyone back up together and keep going. So you're going to have your guys just kind of go around this corner here, and you're going to go right into this crack in the wall and discover an entrance. Once you're in the cave, just go to the broken kind of rubbled wall here, and you're going to break it and go through. You do need to have some kind of hammer or bludgeoning item to do this, so make sure that someone in your party has it before you actually get to this point. Then you just run over to the storage room door here and just break it down, and this will give you access into the prison. Once you're actually in the prison, just run down the hallway, and you'll be confronted by one of the guards here. You have the choice of either attacking them or talking your way out of them. I chose to talk my way out because I have high charisma. So once you get out of that situation, you're going to run over to this corner of the prison here. And now you're going to need someone that has a lightning spell. I used Gale with a chromatic orb, and then I just used the chromatic orb to turn it into a lightning ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to have them shoot the lightning spell at both of these torches here. Then the door will open up and you just run into this cave and follow the hallway down the steps until you get to the next door and just go in here. So now as you get into this new area, you're going to have two options. You can either brute force your way through, or you can be more slower and actually solve the puzzles. And with this video, we're going to just brute force our way through. We're not going to solve any puzzles because ain't nobody got time for that. So once you get into the big room here, just go across the bridge, and there's going to be a bunch of statues and a doorway in the middle. Just go to the left and then go down the steps. And then what you'll do here is you're going to just attack this shrouded painting and destroy it. And what this is going to do is it's going to fail the trial, and it's going to spawn a bunch of ads. So what you do is just kill all the ads and the door will open. After you finish fighting all of these undead skeletons, I would highly recommend that you go back to camp and do a long rest, because this next fight is going to be really tough. So now that you're well rested, head back in and go down through the doorway into this giant kind of catacombs. There's going to be a giant undead dragon on the ground. Just go up there, click on him, and it's going to start a cutscene, and then the fight will begin. So with this fight, I found the best way to do this is to literally just ignore the ads and just focus on the dragon itself and try to kill it as fast as possible. I would recommend trying to bring in at least 2 heavy hitters in here. For this, my main character is a fighter, and Karlach the barbarian, so those two together kind of did most of the work on this fight for me. It might take you a couple of attempts to get this fight down, but once you guys do kill him, you'll have 2 incredibly powerful items. So then once the dragon's dead, you just loot the weapon off of the dragon's body, and then you're going to head down the steps over here and pick up the helmet off of the table. And now what you're going to do is pat yourself on the back because you got 2 incredibly powerful weapons. If you guys enjoyed this kind of video, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. This channel is all about World of Warcraft content. However, I am making videos for Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm probably going to be doing a lot of content for Starfield. So if you guys enjoy RPGs or just World of Warcraft in general, then this would be a great channel for you guys to subscribe to. Thank you so much for watching my video, and with that, I will see you guys in the next one.